work well. We in this bitch with my nigga Vinny Fuego. Tune in. 100.
I told you I'm clever. Furthermore, it's your mind that I wanna explore. Keep what's in between your legs, your personality I adore. You're a hustler, I like your ambition.
I was good with you.
What's poppin'? How you doing, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Let the people know, man, who you is, where you from, bro.
Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's Ward, man, from the west side. From Ward. 250, 252 shit, man. Shout it out, Trick.
Alright, man. Appreciate you, man. You know we had to bring you up here, man. First and foremost, man, I want to congratulate you on your nomination, man, for the Rock Awards, man. I think, what year is this, man? What year is this they doing this?
It's 18, the Rock Awards, 2018, man. It's an honor, man. Appreciate it.
Man, yeah, what's this? How long have you been doing this now? Like 5 years? Rock Awards about 5 years?
Last time I went was like 2012, so it's been a minute.
Okay, well, shout out to, you know, everybody involved with that whole situation, man. So, I bring that up to ask this, like, so, how do you feel being nominated from a body of your peers, you know what I'm saying, in regards to your work, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's an accomplishment, even though it's at a local level, or, you know what I'm saying, you really just look at it as it's whatever?
Nah, a lot of people look at it like it's whatever, but for me, I was hyped, I was at work, I done fucked some shit up and I found out or whatever. Like, I always wanted to rap, but I knew I didn't have like that large clout, you know what I'm saying, where if I put a song out, everybody gonna pay attention to it, so I'll be the man, you know what I'm saying? So, years ago, I just wanted to be mentioned. If there was a Facebook status that said, yo, who the hottest rappers in the rock, and there was 100 comments, if somebody put my name up there once, I was honored just to have that. So to be nominated for not one but 2 Rock Awards, yeah, man, that mean a lot to me.
Okay, so what categories are you nominated in?
I'm nominated for Best New Artist and Male Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Vote for me.
Definitely, man. Make sure I go to, I think it's rockawards.com.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put the votes in and all that.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Respect.
So, let's get to the good shit, man.
Alright.
Warwick from the west side, man. Fly nigga, I like the videos and shit like that, man.
Appreciate
How long you been rhyming for?
I've been rapping since I first seen Lil Wayne when he was with the Hot Boys, man. So it's been a while, but as far as like recording and taking it serious, probably since 09.
Oh, so it's been a hot minute. In 2018, that's looking like a good, like,
yeah. Well, I never thought about like putting nothing out though. Like I always, like my brother Max out, he always had the studio in the closet type shit, cause he used to rap back in his time. So it was just always on the computer. You know, you let your friends and niggas and the bitches listen to it or whatever when you come over. But I never thought about like putting music out. You know what I'm saying? Until my man Boom Man was listening to my shit, and he was like, "Yo, man, you should put a mixtape together, man, put something out." And that's when I started hitting them in their head with the video.
That's just so since 09, it's been really serious with the music.
Oh yeah. That's a fact.
So I seen a video of yours. I don't even know the exact name. My fault for that. But I like the way you was going with it. I bring this up because a lot of people have 30 videos, 30 songs out. All of them, they might have different concepts as far as in the song. But when the visual come out, all 30 got the same concept. Now your video, I know you had a young lady in it. I guess it started out, I guess she was like going crazy in your head or something like that.
Oh, you're talking about Dead Dreams?
Yeah, Dead Dreams, you know what I'm saying? Had the paint on your face and all type of shit. Like, I like that shit, a lot of creativity. Like,
appreciate it. Shout out Your Last. He shot that film.
Your Last, yeah, shout out to Your Last Films. Do you feel that is going to help you as far as getting people to at least look at the visual, and then once they look at the visual, then they really pay attention to the music, just off of being creative with the video? Exactly. Or is it just like, yo, fuck it, if they see it, they see it, if they don't, they don't?
Nah, I don't be really trying to put out like no tape or nothing like that, because I feel like I need to get the people to know who I am. I can put out 1,000 songs all the time, I don't mean nobody listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I put out a song, you wouldn't even, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you want to know who I was. You know what I mean? But when I put the visuals out, man, and no soul on nobody, but when I put the visuals out, I feel like I got the best visuals in the town, period. The quality is A1 and all my shit real, man. Like Dead Dreams, I was really going through some shit in that video. And when I found out that everybody loved it, I'm just like, you know, appreciate it. But that was real pain that I was going through.
Well, I love when people take their time and sit and think, you know what I'm saying, of a concept versus, you know, just throwing shit out on a freestyle level, which is cool too, you know, for those that do that, and knocking them. But I like a motherfucker to, like, yo, he really sat back and took his time on this job.
Thought about it,
You know what I'm saying? So that leads me to my next question. Now you said bad dreams, you was going through some shit or whatever with that song or whatever. So what's your motivation to continue to write? Because like you said, you've been rhyming for a minute on a serious note, 09, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what's the motivation for that?
Basically, my motivation behind my music, man, you know, long story short, when I met my baby mom, I went to a different place. I wasn't the same person that I was. So, you know, we kind of like broke up and things wasn't going right, and I realized that my team that I had before my baby mom wasn't there, and my baby mom, she wasn't there, I got back into myself. So me and my rapping shit just makes me like want to grind harder, just to like, I can do this, this is what I wanted to do. I don't want to work no job. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you and fuck you, watch me do it. That kind of motivates me to do music. And it don't even have to do with, you know, bad music, intentionally shitting on them or shitting on her. It just makes me want to do music because this is what I wanted to do. Y'all didn't believe in my dream. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't want to listen to me when I was saying let's do it. So I'm going to do it on my own. And you go watch me.
Okay. So you would say like, so your past experiences is the motivation for that.
That's the
man, so on the record, but yet off the record, I ask everybody this when they come up here, just give me 3 artists. It could be local, international, gospel, I don't give a damn, alternative. What 3 you listening to, man, right now, you know what I'm saying? In the deck or when you at work, like what's downloaded off iTunes, like what you listening to? Just give me 3, man.
Yeah, the 3 people I'm listening to right now, I'll put it in order. Kevin Gates, that's my favorite rapper, period.
Okay, Kevin Gates.
I'm listening to a shitload of Dave East.
Okay.
And I've been listening to like that Savage Mode, I think with Savage and Offset. I've been listening to that mixtape. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I gave you 4, but that's 3.
I might gotta hear that. So is that 21 Savage and Offset?
Yo, that shit crazy.
I don't know why I like 21. Yeah. I like that nigga.
Yeah. I don't know why I like that nigga neither. It's that nigga flow, man.
Probably too.
That is flow crazy.
You know, so, other question I got for you. I know you can't predict the future or nothing like that, but musically, with everything that's looking on the up and up for you, where are you trying to be in the next 2 to 3 years, as far as musically wise? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was asking myself that a couple of days ago. Like I said, last year, the year before that, I just wanted to be mentioned. I'm being mentioned now, so that goal is accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time to make some money with it. Now I want to take it real. Before I was just rapping just to say I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm saying in my raps is real. Check me out. You know what I mean? But now it's like, yeah, check me out, but where the check at? The nigga ain't trying to get up in the morning and go to work and all that other shit. Back hurt, all that crazy shit.
So making somebody else rich, you know.
Right, making somebody else rich.
You know, feed the fam and shit. You know,
feed
the ordinary cliche shit they've been saying since the beginning of the time, or at least since I've been fucking out the pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck all that. I ain't trying to work no more. I want to work for myself,
man. You know what I mean? But so now that we off, let's get off the music for 1 second here.
Okay.
Let's get on some real shit. How do you feel about what's going on as far as in the United States when it comes to this racism shit that me and you and our 90% of the people that's going to view this on YouTube been going through, you know what I'm saying, since we came out the womb, just from the color of our skin. I'm only bringing it up, I ain't on no political shit, but I like reality. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of shit going on right now. You know what I mean? That we gotta pay attention to, especially if niggas got kids and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel that the climate of racism has decreased or increased since you been like out of high school, I'm gonna say, since shit started mattering?
Man, honestly, I ain't never really felt like no strong racism, at least towards me. I see this shit on the TV, or you know what they try to point out on Facebook and stuff like that, and call it racist. You know, with the police gunning down the black niggas, and, you know, stuff like that. But for me in real life, which is my reality, I don't really see, you know, too much of it. And as far as the TV and knowing what's going on, I don't really pay attention to the TV or, you know, what else is going on in the world with anybody else. Unless somebody bringing it up to me, but other than that, I kind of be in my own zone. You know what I'm saying? I don't really pay attention to all that other shit.
Alright, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Second question.
Okay.
How do you feel about the state of hip hop, just on a local level? Rochester, New York, people. On a local level, do you feel that it's more unified than it's ever been, or do you feel it's still the same, or do you be in the zone and just be like, I don't give a fuck? You know, like,
nah, as far as local, I feel like shit's starting to come together. I feel like the support system here, it's not where it should be, but it's definitely rising. I remember before, a nigga ain't sharing your shit on Facebook, or, you know, posting your shit nowhere, or listening to your shit in your car. I hear people drive by all the time listening to local artists now. Females too. You know, it's hard to get a female to listen to anybody's music. You know what I'm saying? But females is listening to these niggas, and niggas is listening to the other side. You know what I mean? Whether you beefing with them or not, you still playing them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like locally, we standing up, we getting it.
Well, I'm glad to see that.
That's a fact, bro.
That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? Is somebody who been considered. And I ain't saying this. This is what other niggas say. I'm like, nigga call me the ambassador because I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So only a hater wouldn't, you know what I mean, be like, yo, my man, I see what you're doing, man. I like that shit. Like, yo, come down, let's pilot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we 1 and 1 on some real shit. You know, we doing the same thing, man. I just want to see. I don't give a fuck if you black, Puerto Rican, white, Asian. If you from my town, you doing something positive. You ain't stealing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Why not support a nigga?
That's
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really even be caring about what niggas doing on their personal time. I don't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you dope as far as, you know, musically, and then I meet you, you're a real humble dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not try to encourage or see what I can do to help anybody that's from out here? So that's pretty much one of the reasons why I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is for the people. You know what I mean? Like, I love watching niggas do their thing.
I appreciate the opportunity to come up here and do this with you. As soon as, you know what I mean, we talked, and you know what I'm saying, how we talked, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get up there, gotta get up there, gotta get up there.
You know what I'm saying? But let's not stir off the fact that he's a movie star too, people. He got a movie, you know what I'm saying, that's when is it coming out?
Actually, I got 2 movies coming out. I got a movie that I've been working on for a couple months. It's called Because of You. I can't give out too many details, but it'll be a great film. And then I'm in a movie with Uncle Trent, the comedy dude, from the town and all that. So I think his come out in February, sometime later down the month in February.
Well, I know you can't tell us a lot about what you said, Because of You.
Because of You.
But at least give us like the storyline, kind of. At least what it's about.
Basically, Because of You is like a Tyler Perry film. You know what I'm saying? It's these 4 dudes. They friends, one getting married, one just now talking to females again, the other one's a player, and the other dude, he got a wife already. And he
where you been? It's been a minute since I heard your voice. Drop him, choose me, I'm the people's choice. Don't put me on the book, it's gonna make